What's going on, guys? Steve Larrett here with the Steve Larrett team at Vanguard Realty Alliance, aka the COVID Kid. So here's what's going on in our market right now. We have a listing that we put live on Thursday, this past Thursday. We saw one showing Thursday, 3 showings Friday, 3 showings Saturday, nothing on Sunday. It's priced right at $450, a super competitive price point where normally the market from 2 weeks ago would have been, 13 showings a day until we have a bidding war on the weekend. As fate would have it, we only had 7 showings, so a significant decrease in market activity. Fortunately, we were able to get that house under contract this morning from those 7 showings. So sliding it in right under the wire, but what this should mean to you guys is that the market, the real estate market, has come to a screeching halt in terms of buyers. We're not putting listings on. We have 6 or 8 listings that are scheduled to come on, or were scheduled to come on in the coming, 2 weeks. And we've told them all to hold off until this thing is sort of sussed out and we're returning back to normal. Buyers in the state of Pennsylvania and Chester County more specifically, we track the buyer activity through showing time, and the metrics that we're seeing are, as of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, went straight into the hole. No one is going out to see property in this. We're not showing property. We're adhering to the governor's mandate to stay quarantined for the time being. And the rest of the market seems to be adhering to that as well. So what does this mean for you guys going forward? If you're on the market right now, it's probably a great time to just withdraw. It's not going to accrue additional days on market. You're just going to pull off. Everybody understands that there's a crisis out there, and everybody's pulling off the market and respectful of that. It's not going to look bad for you in any way if you do choose to come off the market. We've had this conversation with all of our folks. And we are withdrawing those listings across the board, and we'll put them back out, when this thing is over. What can we expect, though, when we put them back out? Well, think about the timing of this thing. March, April, May. It's the entire spring market. So everybody that thought they were going to sell this spring is now presumably on hold until the culmination of this thing. And so what that means is nothing is going to happen for the next at least month, maybe 2, maybe 3. And then in June or May, whichever month follows the sort of lift of this fog, you are going to see the second coming of spring. You're going to see a deluge of inventory explode into the market. And it is, at least for that short window of time, going to be a buyer's market, or at the very least, a neutral market, which will present an opportunity for buyers that have been starved for such an opportunity for the last 4 years. The market on a whole peaked in 2016, and then due to low inventory, simple supply and demand, we plateaued 16, 17, 18, 19, and now here we are in 20 with this crisis going on. So who knows what 20 would have brought, but we do know that it was tight leading into this. And now this has thrown a whole new wrench. So I think you can expect coming out of this crisis that interest rates will remain low and that inventory will level out, because we should see a whole bunch of people that had plans to list over the course of the next 3 months that all spill into the market as soon as this thing is done. So if it's 2 or 3 months, buyers, be patient. Your opportunity is coming, and you'll have a lot more to pick from than you have in past really months and years. If you need an agent that has some in-depth insight into this whole situation and actually tracks what's happening in the market based on data rather than just reckless presumption, give me a call. Steve Larrett at the Steve Larrett team at Vanguard Realty Alliance. My phone number is 484-574-3174. You guys stay home and be well. Cheers.